Did you know eating local and with the seasons is the way you're supposed to eat? Before food became convenience, it was rhythm, with the sun, with the soil, with the seasons. And that rhythm is exactly what I'm learning to listen to. It's early June, so this is my late May harvest journal, a glimpse into what's growing, what we're planting, and how it all connects to something much deeper. Because the truth is, most people don't know where their food comes from anymore. But I've made it my mission to change that, starting with myself. I started harvesting at the local CSA farm to feel better, physically and mentally. It changed my perspective, and over time it became something more. A way to reconnect with nature, with real food, and with what it means to live well. CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. It's a way of farming where you, as a member, support local growers directly, and in return, you harvest fresh seasonal food every week. No packaging, no shelf life, no guesswork, just real food that changes with the weather. You walk the land, pick with your hands, and slowly reconnect to where food actually comes from. It's a quiet kind of protest against an industrial food system that has disconnected us from what truly matters. If you're curious about life at the CSA and want to stay updated on what's in season, make sure to subscribe. I'll give you updates weekly. Before digging and planting started, we got ambushed by the puppies from the neighboring farm again. They don't care about schedules. This week, I helped prepare new beds for summer crops with the broad fork. It's simple, manual, and incredibly effective. The broad fork loosens the soil deeply without disturbing its structure, which protects life in the soil. Because soil isn't just dirt, it's a living ecosystem. Millions of microbes, fungi, and insects working together. And when you leave that web intact, plants grow stronger. This late May, we also planted the first tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. These fruiting crops love warmth and need time and care. They'll be in the ground for months before harvest. Slow food in every sense. We worked in the polytunnel to support the tomatoes. We tied top lines, string coming down from a wire above, so we can weave the stems as they grow taller. It's an old method, but it works like magic. Instead of forcing the plant into shape, you guide it slowly, letting it find its own strength. This is classical working with the plant's nature, not against it. We also planted more kohlrabi with the farmers. The plants are looking sturdy already, their leaves catching wind and light like small solar panels. Each seedling went to loosened soil, spaced to give them room to swell. I love this part. Planting forces you to be present and mindful, not haunted by thoughts of the past or stressed about the future. A plant doesn't rush. It knows when to grow, when to rest. If we're observant enough, we can learn the same. Late May brings in a beautiful variety. Here's what we harvested. Arugula, peppery and wild. Arugula brings bite to a salad. Harvested young, it's one of the quickest greens to grow. Endives, crisp and slightly bitter. Endives are a classic in early seasonal harvests, rooted in European tradition. Pink and white radishes, pulled from the soil, still damp with dew. Crunchy, cooling, and fast to grow. Pea shoots, a delicate crop that grows fast. Tender tips of the pea plant, packed with early spring energy. Beetroot, earthy and grounding. These beetroot bulbs grew quietly for weeks. Now their deep color speaks for them. Fava bean tops, young and tender. They taste like spring in plant form. Sugar snaps, sweet, crunchy, with delicate edible flowers. Kohlrabi, the alien veggie that's surprisingly juicy and refreshing. Turnips, roots storing sunlight from earlier in the season. Mustard greens, spicy, mineral-rich, a true cool weather crop. Romaine and loose-leaf lettuce, clean and crunchy as ever. Spring onions, mild, sweet, and abundant this time of year. Rainbow chard, with its neon stems and soft leaves, it's like nature's artwork. And a lot of mixed herbs. On the fava beans I spotted aphids, and their natural predators, the ladybugs. On a regenerative farm, these tiny interactions matter. No need for chemicals when nature balances itself. In just 2 generations, we've lost a lot of basic food knowledge. Most people wouldn't recognize a kohlrabi in the field, or know that sugar snaps are picked before they turn into full peas. Gardening, cooking, fermenting, these were once passed down through generations. Now, they're a mystery to most. But it's not too late, and this is why I document it. Because when you witness how food grows, something shifts. You slow down, you start caring, and that's where real change begins. All of this is grown using organic and regenerative methods. That means no synthetic inputs, no monoculture, and no destruction of the soil. Instead, biodiversity, compost, crop rotation, cover crops. Regenerative farming works with nature, not against it. It restores the land while feeding us. And it's not a new trend, it's ancient knowledge. Before chemical fertilizers and pesticides, this was the only way to grow, and I believe it still is. If we want healthy people, we need healthy soil. It's that simple. The farm doesn't just grow food, it grows awareness, discipline, gratitude, and every week I feel more connected to the land, the work, the people, and the food I bring home. These harvests keep me grounded, and that's something no supermarket can do. I am planning deep dive videos on certain vegetables, so if there's one you would like to see me follow, let me know in the comments. And remember to subscribe if you want weekly updates on what's in season right now, and follow the rhythm of real food all season long. Regenerative agriculture is the way we've done it for most of our history, and I truly believe it will be our future as well. See you next time.